So maybe you're looking to pick up a new stick, specifically Bauer's top-of-the-line sticks available today in 2022. Well, the Bauer MACH and the HYPERLITE are exactly that, and I've used the HYPERLITE for over a year now, and recently started using MACH as well. I've used every single top-of-the-line stick that Bauer has launched since 2016. From the Bauer 1S, I went through probably close to 10 of those. I love them so much. The Vapor 1X, the 2S Pro, the 2X Pro, the Ultrasonic. I put every one of these sticks in every stick that I use through its paces, so hopefully I can help you pick the right stick for you and your next purchasing decision. Let's begin. So let's start off at price, because MACH retails for $350 Canadian and HYPERLITE for $330 Canadian. Why the $20 price difference? Well, to be honest, I really don't know. But what I do know is that MACH and HYPERLITE play significantly different from one another. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the technology and the marketing BS that Bauer and every single retailer will give you, because to be honest, I don't care. I only care about how it performs, does it last, and is it worth the money? Historically, Supreme has been the cutting edge stick, but in the last few years, Vapor and specifically HYPERLITE have taken that title. The last 3 generations of the Supreme line of gold sticks feels like Bauer really hasn't innovated. They introduced the spine cutout with the 2S Pro, as you can see here. They made it a little bit bigger with Ultrasonic, and now again a little bit bigger with MACH. But for me, where's the new technology? If I didn't know I was using a MACH stick, you could have told me it was a 2S Pro or an Ultrasonic, and I probably would have believed you. There just hasn't been any big changes in the last 4+ years for Supreme. With HYPERLITE and with Vapor, there has. As far as feel goes, HYPERLITE is much lighter than MACH, significantly lighter actually. I mean, they call it HYPERLITE for a reason. If it was heavy, then we'd probably have some bigger problems. And I do believe that HYPERLITE is the lightest stick ever created. You may have to fact check me on that, but I do believe it's the lightest stick ever made, and it's by far the lightest I've ever used. And for that reason, it was the first stick that I chose off the stick rack before I practiced and played for games every time this season. Well, at least until I ran out of them. More on that later. Now, MACH may be heavier, but the feel when deflecting pucks I think is superior. I don't really have words to describe it, but the feel of pucks rolling off the blade is better than HYPERLITE, and probably MACH is the best deflecting puck stick I've ever owned. I know it's a stiffer stick, and maybe that has something to do with it with the spine cutout in the back, but when it comes to deflecting pucks, I'll pick MACH any day of the week over HYPERLITE, and to be honest, over any other stick on the market. Puck handling wise, HYPERLITE has been by far the best for that. Now, it isn't as stiff as MACH, and it has significantly more flex, and that results in harder, faster, snappier passes, which I like because I do a lot of puck handling. And I love this, but what I do not love is the shorter shaft. See, Andre Vasilevsky is the Vapor / HYPERLITE poster boy, and although a lot of the stuff that he uses isn't actually HYPERLITE, and is only skinned as HYPERLITE to look like it on TV, he cuts down his sticks about 2 inches, and so does Carey Price as well. So Bauer now has made this the stock length on HYPERLITE, so the shaft is shorter, and although I may size myself properly for the paddle length, the shaft isn't the proper size for me out of the box, so the only way to fix that is to add a plug or make a custom stick order with the regular length shaft. So for me, MACH has the best feel when it comes to deflecting pucks because of the stiffness, and HYPERLITE has the best feel for puck handling due to the softness and the flex. But now what about custom? Well, Bauer custom sticks quote usually around 30 to 40 days, and I believe that's the wait time currently right now today as of making this video, and it has been for the last 2 to 3 years. But I have found that Bauer custom, for whatever reason, tends to make mistakes in custom orders, whether you order directly through them or through retail. Take a look right here. So this here is the custom letter that you get when you order Bauer custom sticks. The thing that I noticed right off the bat is that there's a couple mistakes. So first off, name bar. They didn't put my last name. I don't know. I put that in the custom order and it didn't end up on the sticks. As far as the specs go, so shaft length short. So they cut 2 inches off the shaft on HYPERLITE sticks. I'm a tall guy. I like that extra length so I don't have to bend over as much. So they made it short when it should have been long. Pentagrip, no. I love the Pentagrip. The Pentagrip is game changing. I don't know why they did that. As far as the rest goes, full right, yeah, 27, yeah. Shoulder, I wanted the round shoulder. That is an option, I believe, on full right. And then the P31 is the only blade option they have. So yeah, Bauer screwed up basically everything. Also, custom does not have any upcharge when you order, whether it's 1 stick or 10. You can add custom colors, your name, specs, custom grips, custom cutouts, as you see on the screen here. The options have really opened up in the last few years, from a time when you could only order 12 sticks custom to now you can just order singles. So if you can wait the time, I'd highly recommend going custom over retail, although I don't know if custom does have any warranties on sticks, so you might be out of luck on the warranties. Although I will say my custom sticks I have found have historically always lasted longer than retail with any line. And speaking of which, what about durability? Because this is where a lot of people will be swayed. Most people watching this video don't have the stick budget of the Frölunda Indians in the SHL or the Toronto Maple Leafs. You're likely a mom and dad picking up a new stick for your kid. Maybe you're an 18, 19-year-old picking up your own stick for your first year junior. Here's my experience. So this is a Bauer HYPERLITE stick. This is the 3rd Bauer HYPERLITE stick that I bought in the last year, and every single one of them are broken at the shafts, and they've lasted, I would say, 3 weeks, maybe less. Sometimes 2, in this case, even 3 ice times before it snaps. I want Bauer to take some more responsibility, make some better sticks. Yeah, the stick's $350, but I know for a fact I'm not the only person that's bought $350 sticks like this. They last 3 skates, and Bauer says, oh, sorry, you've ordered the warranty. And especially when you pay for the stick, included in the warranty price, I paid for the warranty. Bauer wants to be cheap and keep an effective bottom line. I think it pisses a lot of people off, myself included. Over the years, I have broken every single Bauer stick. 1S, 1X, 2S, 2X, HYPERLITE. I've broken them all, and they all break at the same place, that is the shaft. Now, people may say that, Trav, you're tough on sticks, but I see that Bauer doesn't design the sticks to actually take the impact on the front from pucks, shaft saves, and the impact that I put on the back when shooting and passing. Put it all together, you're always going to be 1 micro crack away from busting the stick, because once you get that 1 micro crack on the shaft, it's only a matter of time before the stick's going to fold over like a lawn chair, and likely sooner than later. However, the only stick in the last 6 years that I have not managed to break, genuinely of course, and especially at the shaft, is Ultrasonic. I have had 2 custom Ultrasonics that I've used regularly for over a year, and they did not break. I even sold them recently because they held up so well, and they still held up a lot of value. And I'd like to believe that Mach is the exact same. It's stiffer, and it makes sense why it would last longer. Now, I do have some custom HYPERLITE sticks on the way with the proper specs coming, hopefully soon. And I also have some Mach sticks right now, and I will continue to use Mach all summer long because I'm confident it's going to be lasting longer than a HYPERLITE. I just wish that Bauer would take some ownership and fix the durability issues that they have on HYPERLITE, because it's such a good stick. And I've talked to a few other pros about their experiences with the HYPERLITE over the last little bit. They all agree that they went through them like candy this season. Stick after stick, they would all break, and it would be consistently at the shaft. But the team always has a fresh one waiting for them. But the reality is that most people don't have that. For those reasons, I'd probably recommend Mach. Now, what about Warrior? What about CCM? Those are different videos for different days. And to be honest, I don't have the funds to pick up every single stick every single year, but I want to know what you think. HYPERLITE, Mach, what are you going to pick up? What do you like? What do you want to see Bauer changing their sticks moving forward in 2023 for the HYPERLITE 2 and maybe the Mach 2? If you ever have any questions about gear, goaltending, or you just want to chat, you can always hit me up on Instagram or TikTok as you see here on the screen. Hit the subscribe button if you love goalie gear and you want to see more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.